Hi, my name is Izzati Najihah binti Ahmad and I am here to tell you about global warming and deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation is cutting and clearing of trees or forests in order to fulfill humans' activity. This activity has been a serious threat to the environmental since it can result in the loss of biodiversity, disturbances in natural habitat, damage in water cycle and soil erosion. The most thing we should be concerned is about the fact that deforestation is the major contributor to our global warming. Currently, trees or forests has been cut down to provide space and land for agriculture and housing purposes, while some deforestation is for fuel and for furniture and paper. Global warming is clearly a threat to the earth. What is global warming? Global warming is the rising of the average temperature on earth. It is basically our earth is heating up. In the lesson theory, study shows that the earth is warmed by an average of 1 degree Celsius. The number might seem small, but it have a very powerful impact on the living on earth. If this serious matter continue to occur, it is predicted to be increased in temperature around 2 degrees Celsius into 5 degrees Celsius on earth. Global warming should never be taken lightly as it will affect and cause us danger in so many ways. One of the reasons why global warming occurred is deforestation. To make it clear, what is the relationship between deforestation and global warming is that deforestation is the main contributor to our global warming crisis. Thus, we all must work together to try and stop deforestation in order to reduce global warming. Now let's talk about goal analysis as in how to reduce climate change. At the end of our case study, our main goal is definitely to stop global warming and reduce climate change. What are the steps to achieve our goal first? What can you do to help? You can show that you care about global warming by voicing your concern on social media or better yet, directly to your elected officials. By then, we can spread information on global warming as much as we can. Second is reducing water waste. Conserving water also helps to minimize carbon pollution. That's because pumping, heating and treating your water use a lot of electricity. So take shorter shower and switching off the water tap while brushing your teeth can really make a difference. Third is to invest in energy efficient appliances. Efficiency for millions of appliances and products have prevented 2.3 billion tons of carbon dioxide out of the air. That's about the same amount of carbon pollution annually by nearly 440 million vehicles. Always look for the Energy Star sticker on your house appliances while shopping. It will inform you as to which are the most efficient. Last but not least, power your home with renewable energy. But first and foremost, what exactly is renewable energy? Renewable energy comes from natural resources that regenerate themselves over time without depleting the plant's resources. Renewable energy provides consistent power and fuel diversification, enhancing energy efficiency, reducing the chance of fuel spill, and reducing the need for imported fuels. Renewable energy also contributes to the conservation of environment natural resources.
Between 1990 and 2016, the world lost 502,000 square miles of forest. Since humans started to cut down forests, 46% of trees have been felled. According to a 2015 study in the journal Nature, about 70% of Amazonian rainforest has been destroyed over the past 50 years, and losses recently have been on the rise. Our ancient forests are looted every day to supply cheap timber and wood products to the world. The result for this destruction is escalating climate change, biodiversity loss, and community displacement. Since 1990, greenhouse gas emissions have increased by 2%. From year to year, emissions can rise and fall due to changes in the economy. Trees play a huge role in the carbon cycle as they convert CO2, which is carbon dioxide, into oxygen. Thus, greenhouse effects are the major causes of why the earth are getting warmer. This is because over the last century, the destroy of forests has increased the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The consequences of changing the greenhouse are difficult to predict, but it can affect certain things, such as a stronger greenhouse will lead to more evaporation and precipitation on overall, but individual regions will vary, some becoming wetter and others drier. Thus, this will lead to climate change. Deforestation contributes for about 70% of annual anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions. Existing data indicate that net deforestation in boreal and temperate forests is minimal, if any, because of the carbon contained in trees and released when tropical forests are cut down. Tropical deforestation emits significant amount of carbon dioxide. The United States Congress and international organizations are debating different strategies to minimize carbon emissions caused by deforestation and destruction. Reduced deforestation (REDD) in the tropics is likely to have additional benefits such as maintaining ecological diversity and retaining livelihoods for the rural poor as well as indigenous populations and cultures. With multiple meanings, inaccessible location, costly, complex, imperfect measurement technologies, measuring forests is complicated. Many challenges remain for REDD program implementation, especially on a global scale, such as monitoring REDD projects and enhancing developing country capacity to ensure compliance.
Hello, now let's proceed to recommendation and problem solving. First, afforestation and reforestation. Afforestation is a process of planting or introducing tree to an area that seems to have no plant or forest before. This is a technique for establishing a new forest. Meanwhile, reforestation is a process of planting trees in a region where a forest previously destroyed or damaged. It is a technique for restoring previously degraded forests. Moreover, we know that trees or forests are a natural way to keep CO2 levels in this earth. Hence, the higher numbers of trees presents the higher amount of CO2 can be captured and converted into oxygen through photosynthesis. Hence, the amount of greenhouse gases in atmosphere is reduced as a result of the process, lowering the likelihood climate changes. Photosynthesis is a process by trees converts carbon dioxide into oxygen and stored in wood and soils. Furthermore, by increasing the amount of forest land in the earth, reforestation and afforestation helps to maximize forest abilities and reduce pressure on natural forests. In July 2019, Ethiopia planted more than 353 million trees in 12 hours, which believed to be an afforestation world record. The second step supports sustainable wood products. Sustainable produce wood means that when they harvested or produced the wood, forest owners kept their forest safe, preserve clean water and wildlife habitat, and replanted on a regular basis, among other things. All forest is secure in their possessions, thereby reducing more logging, especially illegal logging. Not only that, ensure that you're only buying a product that's certified with Forest Stewardship Council certified (FSC). Globally recognized, give you full peace of mind that you are buying from renewable suppliers. Not only that, we are all aware that our ancient forests are being depleted on a daily basis in order to supply inexpensive timber and wood products to the rest of the world. Illegal logging occurs when timber is stolen, or in other way, timber is harvested and trade is allowed by corrupt practice. That's because it's sourced through illegal channels or harvested trees are not replaced. In conclusion, by supporting sustainable wood products, we do not endorse illegal logging because lower demand of their products mean less illegal logging will occur. Last but not least, go paperless or use less paper. With global warming and excessive CO2 pollution in the atmosphere, the world has started to recognize the importance of going green and lowering the carbon footprint. By going paperless, we will have the advantages, which is not only saving the environment but also saving businesses a lot of money by reducing the uses of paper in the company. Go paperless balance will reducing the deforestation and emissions, allowing more trees to do the dirty work of converting carbon dioxide and slowing down the global climate changes. According to the studies, recycling 1 ton of paper will save 13 trees from deforestation. Moreover, when single tree is converted into 17 reams of paper, approximately 110 lbs of CO2 is released into the atmosphere. Furthermore, trees are carbon sinks, and any trees that cannot be cut down for paper production will absorb CO2, which is carbon dioxide.
Forests cover about 30% of the planet. To conclude everything from the previous presenter, I can say that deforestation is a major contributor to global warming. When deforestation happens because of us humans, there are no more trees for a photosynthesis to occur, so the carbon dioxide will be released to the atmosphere and trapped in there. As we can see, some of the effects such as the Earth's rising temperatures are feeling longer and hotter heat waves, more frequent droughts, heavier rainfall, and more powerful hurricanes are happening due to global warming. These are giving impacts to the living things, including us humans. However, reforestation, afforestation, supplementing sustainable wood products, growing green, and lowering carbon footprints can help in the global warming issues. This will at least slow down and reduce the problem. We as a human are the one who making the problems, are the one who also responsible for this. I know that it is impossible to stop the global warming, but the least we can do is to do the steps I mentioned before, so that it will never ruin our future and our generation. If not us, then who?